S Club 7 band members and fans are in mourning after the tragic death of legendary pop star Paul Cattermole. Tragically, it was announced on Friday that Paul had died at the age of 46, just weeks after the band revealed their plans for a reunion tour. The singer was found dead at his home in Dorset aged 46, and there are thought to be no suspicious circumstances around his death. A statement from the band read, "We are truly devastated by the passing of our brother Paul. There are no words to describe the deep sadness and loss we all feel. We were so lucky to have had him in our lives and are thankful for the amazing memories we have. He will be so deeply missed by each and every one of us. We ask that you respect the privacy of his family and of the band at this time." Paul's dreams came true when he became part of one of the biggest bands on the 90s along with Rachel Stevens, Joe O'Mara, Bradley McIntosh, Hannah Spirit, John Lee, and Tina Barrett. Formed by Spice Girls manager Simon Fuller, S Club 7 spent 5 years at the top with 4 UK #1 singles, 1 UK #1 album, and sold over 10 million albums worldwide. Massive hits such as S Club Party, Don't Stop Move On, Have You Ever and Never Had a Dream Come True have stood the test of time as pop bangers, while they spawned teenage imitations as Club Juniors. They even became stars of their own TV series, Miami 7, playing fictionalized versions of themselves that was watched by 90 million viewers in over 100 countries. Paul's exit left fans devastated and eventually the band disbanded, but they returned in a number of iterations over the years. They all reunited for an appearance on Children in Need in 2014 and the mega Bring It All Back tour in 2015, while variations, smaller iterations of the group as a 3 and 4 have performed. The gang were getting back together for the first tour in 8 years to mark the 25th anniversary of the band, but everyone is now mourning the loss of their beloved Paul. Here is a look at what happened to the S Club 7 stars over the years. Paul Cattermole. Paul broke hearts across the nation when it was announced he was quitting the band back in 2002. It had got to the point where things were being handled so badly, "I had to go," Paul told The Guardian. Paul reunited with some old school friends to form nu metal group Skua, but they split in 2003 after failing to sign a record deal. 5 years after S Club broke up, Paul started performing at nightclub, universities and holiday camps across the UK with Joe and Bradley as S Club 3. But Paul struggled adjusting to life after the band and was declared bankrupt. Paul admitted he had already tried to sign up to shows like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, but he had been turned down because he was not famous enough. While he also struggled to find work, an accident during work on the Rocky Horror Picture Show left him with a permanent back injury. The singer opened up about his serious money troubles on Loose Women in 2018 and didn't even have enough money to pay for a shirt for the interview. When Jane asked whether any family members had helped him out with his money troubles, he insisted that his mum has helped in a big way this year. He also said that he was very keen to dip his toe into reality TV, citing Dancing on Ice and I'm a Celeb as examples, but quipped, "For some reason they don't want me." Paul had a relationship with bandmate Hannah which they kept secret for 6 months before going public in 2001. They carried on seeing each other when Paul left the group but split in 2006. The pair got back together in June 2015 and were seen snogging on the tube, but they broke up again in November that year. Paul was looking for love on First Dates Hotel, where he admitted his past life had made it tough to get in a real relationship and he wanted to get out of the public eye. Paul went on to make a shock career change and has left the music industry to become a tarot card reader. The singer-turned-card reader detailed his skills on the website Ask the Answer, where he wrote, "I have an abundance of experience and knowledge to share with you from my days in pop band S Club 7 to my present role as a spiritual psychic where my reputation over the years has earned me the title of psychic detective. I have a keen interest in getting to the root and cause of any problem as an intuitive paranormal investigator." He also said he became a psychic, clairvoyant and spirit coach, as well as a tarot card reader. Tragically, it was announced on Friday that Paul had lost his life. A statement from his family reads, "It is with great sadness that we announce the unexpected passing of our beloved son and brother Paul Cattermole. Paul was found yesterday, 6th of April 2023 at his home in Dorset and was pronounced dead later that afternoon. While the cause of death is currently unknown, Dorset police has confirmed that there were no suspicious circumstances. Paul's family, friends and fellow members of S Club request privacy at this time." Hannah's spirit. After leaving music behind, Hannah had a decent acting career, appearing in the films Agent Cody Banks 2, Destination London and horror movie Seed of Chucky. But her biggest role came as Abby Maitland in ITV's science fiction series Primeval, playing the lead role for 5 series and winning praise from critics across the industry. Hannah, who previously dated bandmate Paul for 5 years until they split in 2005, got together with Primeval co-star Andrew Lee Potts in 2008, but they broke up in 2013. After undergoing breast implants in 2013, Hannah suffered with chronic fatigue, memory loss and hair loss. She made a slow return to health after having her implants removed in 2016. As well as appearing in Casualty, Hannah landed the role of Candace Taylor, the younger sister of established character Karen Taylor, in EastEnders in 2017. The singer started dating partner Adam Thomas in 2013, but they split in 2015 before getting back together in 2018 and have since welcomed 2 daughters together. Hannah hit the headlines earlier this year after revealing that she and her husband were living in an office after finding themselves homeless. In the last 6 months, the singer lived in 4 temporary homes with her family of 4, admitting, "People think we must all be millionaires, but sadly it's just not true." Speaking to The Sun, Hannah said they had no choice but to move again after a landlord left them with 2 days to find a new place to stay. "We had somewhere over Christmas but ran out of time before we could move in. It was just a couple of weeks. We were allowed to stay in our friend's office. We just used it as our living room. It was extra space. It was stressful, but you deal with it, don't you? Especially with the kids." She added, "People think we must all be millionaires, but sadly it's just not true. It was what it was and we enjoyed ourselves at the time." Rachel Stevens arguably having the most success after the band split, Rachel was offered a 6-figure solo record deal, before releasing hit song Sweet Dreams My LAX. Rachel reached as high as number 2 and 3 in the UK charts with that smash hit, as well as More and Some Girls. However, following a downhill slide after that with her next few songs, her solo career ended after the release of her second album in 2005. Rachel has still been on our screen, finishing second in Strictly Come Dancing in 2008 and appearing as a guest mentor on The X Factor in New Zealand in 2013. The singer showed off her cooking skills on Celebrity MasterChef in 2017 and appeared on Celebrity Mastermind that year. In 2019, Rachel joined the cast of theatre show Rip It Up the 70s alongside Louis Smith, Melody Thornton, and Lee Ryan. Away from the showbiz world, Rachel married Alex Bourne in 2009 and they have 2 daughters. In 2021, Rachel spoke candidly about her mental health after finding fame with the band. She explained that she first started seeing a therapist at around the age of 19 while growing up in the public eye. In a band like S Club we were marketed at a very young audience and it was very shiny and happy and everyone saw the sort of finished polished product and we were very packaged, she said on Loose Women. Underneath all of that I had a lot of my stuff going on and my emotions and my things that were going on. As soon as the camera's on and you're going on and singing, hit single, reach, putting a smile on and putting a show on. But there's a lot obviously going on behind the scenes. She added, it's such a weird thing growing up in an industry where you see pictures of yourself all of the time. Constantly seeing images of yourself which I think is really unhealthy. I went into S Club feeling quite insecure, not really knowing who I was and growing up publicly. I think all of that stuff plays into everything, really. Last year, Rachel competed on Dancing on Ice, but had to pull out of the first weekend after fracturing her wrist, and was third to be eliminated. Sadly, Rachel and Alex split earlier this year, with Rachel and the kids moving out of the family home for a fresh start. Sharing the news, the singer told her Instagram followers, I just wanted to share with you all that after time and consideration the difficult decision has been made for Alex and I to separate. While we are no longer partners in marriage, we will remain partners in parenthood to our beautiful girls and continue with love and respect for each other. I feel so incredibly grateful for the life we built together and will now continue to be focused on moving forward united as a family. Joe O'Meara. Many thought Joe would have a glittering singing career ahead after often taking the lead vocals when S Club 7 were together. But she only released her first hit in September 2005 with debut hit What Hurts the Most, which reached number 13 in the UK singles chart. She followed that with her album Relentless, but it flopped and her solo career ground to a halt. She joined Hollyoaks actor Chris Fountain in 2006 for Just the Two of Us, with the pair performing Never Had a Dream Come True, and then decided it was time to branch out into reality TV. Joe appeared on Celebrity Big Brother in 2007 and was embroiled in the Shilpa Shetty racist bullying scandal alongside Danielle Lloyd and Jade Goody. "Oh my God," came the reply from grinning Joe when she was told about the controversy her actions had caused. After watching a concerning video package, Joe claimed, "You've made it so much worse than it was. It does look very bad. Looking at it like that, it looks terrible. It didn't feel like that in there. I'm not a racist person at all. My cousin is married to an Indian man for one, and my cousins are half Indian and their family is with me all the time." Joe expressed some dismay and questioned whether she had said things that were just shown to her on tape. She continued, "I didn't ever mean it in that way. I'm not a racist person at all. I know that I'm not. I didn't even know I was doing it then. It wasn't a personal attack on her." Since then, Jo formed S Club 3 with some of her former bandmates and gave birth to son Lenny. Last year, Jo shared fears she may never dance again after an excruciating injury flared up. The singer underwent 4 surgeries to remove a slipped disc in her back. GB News presenter Raymond Holmes has credited Jo for helping him through his own long-term pain battles. Bradley McIntosh, keen to keep the band fever alive, Bradley clung on to his roots and formed a boy band after the split. The supergroup, named Upper Street, formed on MTV's Totally Boy Band and included members from other disbanded groups such as 911, Steps and Another Level. Unfortunately, like John, we all just missed S Club and it didn't set the world on fire, with single The One only reaching number 35 in the UK charts. Bradley has written and produced music for JLS and ex-Suga Babe Mutia Buena, as well as performing across the UK and Australia with S Club 3 since 2008. Away from the showbiz world, Brad is a hard-working entrepreneur running City Boy Entertainment and is director of a company called Yogurt Media. The singer and songwriter is also dad to his 4-year-old son. Tina Barrett nearly became a star in another incredibly successful band, as she was in the original version of Mystique with Alicia Dixon and Sabrina Washington, but left to join S Club 7. Once the band parted ways, Tina had her heart set on staying musical and most notably took on Rod Stewart hit Do You Think Him Sexy with Natasha Bedingfield and Atomic Kitten's Liz McLaren. The trio formed in the Girls of FHM but were slated for their cover. Tina disappeared for a while before releasing her debut solo single Fire in 2012, and followed it with Make Me Dance and All Fired Up. She also ventured into musical theatre, starring in Beauty and the Beast in 2013 and playing the Wicked within The Wizard of Oz the following year. Tina became part of S Club 3 with Jo and Bradley once Paul left, and they even flew out to Dubai to perform. The singer gave birth to her son Roman in 2016 and is still making music, releasing single Moi Moi in January 2020. Last year, Hannah spoke about her decision to wear the headline-making red dress in 2003, and said she is in disbelief that people are still talking about the iconic gown. To be honest, it was like one of those moments that sort of happened so fast because I was thinking what should I wear? What should I wear? She explained. I wanted to go big, I wasn't planning on going as big as I sort of ended up, Tina laughed. John Lee Lovable John went back to the theatre after S Club split up, keeping his love of music alive. The blonde hunk has appeared in everything from Les Miserables to Jersey Boys, before releasing a debut solo album Fallen Angel in 2013. Unfortunately, it wasn't exactly the chart topper he was used to with his S Club pals. John has also appeared in Jersey Boys, Aladdin and played a patient diagnosed with motor neuron disease in Casualty in 2010. That year, John explained that he is gay and had come out to his friends and family at a young age. It's never needed to be a huge change that I've had to tell everyone about, he told Gay Times magazine. In 2017 he performed in band Boys Aloud as part of Let's Sing and Dance for Comic Relief and the following year appeared on ITV's Dinner Date. Lee barely looks a day older than his S Club days, which he credits to a healthy lifestyle as a vegetarian, going to the gym and practicing yoga.